right ahead and you tell people what they gotta do.
Don't mind the crazy
actually
or anything like that.
I'm so sorry. Started with domestic.
It would have made a very hilarious gong noise. Like, doom.
All right, welcome everybody to Hillball.
Did you hear that?
It's been too long.
This is episode 6. Woo!
Yeah.
Session 7.
Holy, yeah.
All right. So, got a little bit of a kind of a special episode for everybody tonight. I did kind of switch up my plans on which sessions we're going to be where. So tonight I decided to do the session that I actually had planned, one shot that I had planned for for our 10th session. However, we're going to do it tonight because I feel like it fits in pretty well tonight with things and with other announcements that'll be made at the end of things. However, we're going to start off with regular announcements right now, and I'm going to let my players start us off with that as I am going to eat a chicken wing.
I love that for you.
Go ahead, Carly.
Okay, cool. I didn't want to
You're the only one showing
you're
enough
the most excited to
enthusiasm.
say
You
your
might as
announcement,
well.
so you go right ahead.
Well, I kind of sort of got a promotion today because I passed what's called Proving Grounds at my work. And went from being a junior broker to now just a broker at my office, which is super exciting because the next thing I gotta do is make enough money to start getting commission. And then I get commission on top of my salary.
So freaking proud of you.
Thank you.
Hell
and
yeah.
I have one more that's kind of like a what? Lost 5 pounds. So yay! My goal is to lose 10.
You.
Yeah! My goal is to lose 10 before the wedding. I started off at 147, which was a lot considering the fact that before COVID started, I was 127. And now I'm 132.
You is also short and precious, and I love you.
Thanks. So yeah, that was a lot for me, but we're getting back to being healthy. And that's all I got.
I love it.
I've got a couple. One along the same vein as I'm down 7 pounds. So I went from 250 to 240. So my goal is to get down to 205, 210, around there. I'm doing Weight Watchers with my stepdad, so that's been working. That's good. And I have only 3 more weeks left of primary training before I begin auditing and actually doing real cases, being judged by all my. So, however, that is good, and I get my first raise with my paycheck. So, normally it would just be the COLA, the cost of living raise. However, the government decided to give all support enforcement officers bump up in the pay scale, so I'm getting a raise on top of it. So that'll be nice. And
freaking sweet.
Yes, this is going to help out me and a certain someone with our living.
What you talking about, Willis?
Maybe.
For that, Evan or Ashley, would you like to make any announcements?
First off, this is going to sound possibly snippy to whoever hears it, especially right after people talking about like promotions and pay raises. But I assure you, I am not being snippy. This is just crap timing. I am actually trying to find a new job to get out of the logistics business. For those of you who are aware in like all the Discord servers that I'm in, I have been basically machine gun applying to various jobs here and there. One I seem to be making a little bit of headway with that would pay like $48,000 a year or $49,000 a year, which is very nice. Not exactly bad news, but it's just news. I'm currently in the process of most likely being moved to a different kind of position at the logistics company that Carly and I are at now. It pays less, but it might be a better fit for me because it doesn't depend on metrics or quotas. And also,
stressful.
And also, the Great Poison is tomorrow.
Yeah. Whoop whoop whoop.
I don't have any.
That's all I got.
Ashlyn's got Reese's. That's her announcement. Ashlyn's got
That is the best damn announcement ever.
That's
love
that
Reese's.
announcement.
And they're big
But
cups.
they're special ones.
Wait, whoa.
Ooh,
What?
potato chip. Very cool.
What is that? Why?
They
Did you
have
get the
pretzel
salty
ones.
in with the sweet?
They have the pretzel ones too. They have pretzel ones.
Yeah, you get salty with the sweet.
That sounds delicious. I
Right?
an announcement. Oliver just discovered his shadow and is now attacking the mirror.
Don't you mean it's reflection?
Yes, my apologies.
I love it. That's fantastic.
I actually did those. I'm sorry, I went up because my hair was bothering me. That to me sounds fucking delicious.
Right? Oh my god,
And
have
the
you ever
pretzel
had
ones?
chocolate covered potato chips?
Wait, hold on. What did you say, Ashlyn?
Their pretzel ones are also gluten. So they have gluten-free big cup with pretzels. Those are gluten-free.
That sounds delicious.
Nice.
And yes, Leah, to answer your question, I have had chocolate-covered potato chips. I've also had chocolate-covered bacon. That was one of the reasons why I gained so much weight during COVID, because that was one of the only small businesses that remained open. And Michael's like, Carly, what do you want?
Dangerous.
Comfort food. I want chocolate-covered
Dangerous.
bacon.
I mean, more power to you.
I have work on the night.
Like supporting small businesses is a fantastic. Even outside of pandemic, like I think quite honestly, we all need to learn to support small businesses a lot more. I know it's really hard to do, especially with things like Amazon being out there and things like that, where it's just cheaper. But I'm like, small businesses, man, they're the bread and butter of this country.
Speaking of that, I will be buying finally. It's been a month, and I keep saying I'm gonna fucking do this because I want my goddamn beanie. I am finally gonna have enough tomorrow because I just got my tax refund back. Buying my fucking Hell Boss beanie. And my Bane of the Wayward shirt
There we
that
go.
I have been wanting for, like, since you guys fucking got them. But life has been a little hard right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of shameless plug, there we have a merch store.
I do have a merch store. I'm about to put it in the stream here.
Perfect segue, Leah. Oh my god.
Right? I know. So yes, if you want to support Hellboss, Bane of the Waywards, and I'm sure we'll have merch for other campaigns that we're in at some point, whether it's on Stream Elements or somewhere else. We will, I'm sure, have more merch. We are more than excited and we are happy. And definitely, if you like seeing our streams keep going, again, they're not necessary. We do this for fun, but obviously a little bit helps, but it's not necessary for us having our campaigns going.
Put it this way: you guys buy merch, you help us make the campaigns even more special.
Yeah, because like with that, we can also get better equipment. Oh, thank you, Baldo. Good to see you, my man. I haven't seen you in a hot minute, but yeah, getting the merch can help fund like getting better audio equipment, video equipment, things of that nature. That way, for make it better for the viewer. So whether you're watching this now on Twitch, like our good friend Baldo here, or if you're watching later on YouTube, it will help out.
Yeah.
I would eventually like a Reva Space Mommy shirt.
Oh, yes. And that's another thing I would say is that Josh has a friend who has done the current art that we have on the merch. And of course, we do love to support her as well in adding more artwork and, you know, having her create more art for us. So that's another thing that you guys buying merch does. It also helps us to support her artwork as well. And at some point, possibly my dad might be doing some pictures for Hellboss characters. So, you know, my dad and I will be working on those soon. So I'm super excited for that. I have a little bit of an announcement really quick here. I'm trying to get us going into the session as much as possible. I have 13 days left until my last day at my current job. I'm super excited for that. I mean, working days, I have 7 working days, but 13 days because it's, you know, like 2 weeks or just under 2 weeks until my last day. And then 2 weeks from today, I will be seeing certain 2 people that I'm super excited to see. Actually, I will be seeing all 4 of these.
I'm about to say, am I shocked?
Fuck everyone else.
It's okay, Ashley. It's okay, Ashley. We can have some brother-sister time away for the rest of these people.
What are you talking about? The 2 people she's talking about is about Ashlyn and me.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what she's talking about.
Uh-huh.
And the following week,
looked at you like, bitch, please.
and then it is just under 3 weeks until I will actually be streaming from the same place that the lovely Shinran is currently at. So you will see very similar backgrounds in many of these campaigns that we are playing in. So, very excited for that. And then also on that note, I have it out there. I am still waiting for them to get back from the home office. But I also have a job offer as well for when I go out there. So that was a major weight that was lifted. I am already feeling my creative juices flowing again. That was a huge stressor of not having a job to move out there with. So, very excited.
We're gonna have more Arios and Davina time.
Heck freaking yeah. And there will be more Tyler and Monica, and Linnea and Damien and baby Anastasia, and then we'll have all kinds of fun with adorableness. What the heck am I looking for? Oh, there's my pen. Okay.
Helping out Sarah.
Yup. So there'll be all kinds of adorableness in the role plays in the Discord servers. But now that we are at the point of announcements being done with, we are going to go ahead and get into the session for tonight. So, as many of you remember, in our last session, there was another good gathering. Meal being had, most of the session was everybody kind of discussing a lot more, figuring out what had happened with Annika, figuring out where everything had gone with Dad, what happened to her sister, learning more about Annika, who she is, what she is, finding out that she is over 500 years old and still looks like she's maybe in her late 20s and going, what the heck? We are going to actually start off. So everybody from last session, everybody had this really nice meal. But everybody, it's nighttime now. Everybody decided to go to bed. You had a really good time just taking it easy. Everybody got to have some fun time joking with each other, things like that. And you've all decided to go to bed. Now, this house is really quiet. It's not like eerie quiet, but it's in one of those little strips of neighborhood where just after a certain time at night, there's not a whole lot of people out making noise, that kind of stuff. So, everybody falls asleep rather easily. I would like each of you
Oh no.
I would like each of you to go ahead and make me a perception check. See, people already giving me looks. Don't give me those looks.
Okay.
My players already knowing that I'm a very chaotic person. I'm a little bit worried about what Evan's rolling.
I rolled a
passive, I can tell you that much.
I rolled a 1 and I have a +1.
No, we're not going by passive right now. You'll see why in a minute.
My passive is pretty nice too. 25.
Carly, say it out loud because
I got a 12.
It's backwards.
That
It's
could have
backwards.
looked like a 3.
Yeah.
Because it's a 2 plus 1.
True.
1, 2,
Shut the
3.
fuck up.
All right. So, Scarlett's the first one to notice this. Having gotten a 25. Scarlett's the first one to notice this. But she notices that, there's a little bit of a draft coming from somewhere in her room. Now, being a drampier, she's, not hugely bothered by, a chill in the room, but it's one of those things where it catches her by surprise because she's all cuddled, all curled up under her super thick and heavy, nice duvet cover blanket that Shenron tucked her in. So she's under there, but she's still feeling this draft. So it's kind of an interesting thing. Like, why is there this draft in this room when I'm all warm and bundled up? You do know, with a 25, you definitely do notice it. And it seems to be coming from the closet door.
Concerning? That's not concerning. That's not concerning.
Narnia? Aslan, is that you?
R. Kelly?
No!
What? He's trapped in the closet.
After what just happened? You live under a fucking rock.
No, I know what happened.
Okay.
I honestly blame you for showing me that.
Oh my god.
Terrible.
Please continue. After what just happened. She's a child. You monster.
It's you feeling this chilly draft coming from your closet.
I need a minute.
Oh, no.
Evan.
I think he's got cookies.
Ooh.
I know.
So, Scarlett, what would you like to do?
open the closet door.
Right. So you go and you open the closet door. And it's dark in the closet. Like, I mean, obviously it's going to be dark. It's nighttime. The lights are off in the room. You open the closet door. You don't really see anything. You see clothes. You see clothes, but you still feel that cold draft coming. It feels like it's coming from behind the clothes.
Clothes out of the way.
Move the clothes out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just dark. Like, you don't even necessarily see the back of a closet. It's just dark.
Chaotic 201.
I mean, it's Scarlet, so maybe roll for it.
Is that
Hey,
D20 or...
Laura with like 50 fucking dresses in the way.
Sounded like a D20.
You can roll whatever. I would say just, you could say, like, low is these super cat.
She goes into the darkness.
Like, evens, she goes to Shadron and be like, Dad! There's winter in my closet.
She's a chaotic being. Are you really expecting her to do that?
No.
We know Scarlet by now.
Oh, so she's going
Anyways.
into the darkness.
That was a 4. So
Scarlet falls down a rabbit hole. Mayhaps. Maybe not. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead. Alright. So, Scarlet fell down the rabbit hole. Helena,
Yes.
you kind of notice. Usually you like things a bit warmer. I mean, you work in a garage, so you work around a lot of machinery, so you're used to the warmth.
Please excuse our cat tearing apart the living room in the background. Continue what you were saying.
So, Helena, you like things kind of warm. I mean, you work around a, mechanic shop, a lot of machinery that, you work around, so you're used to it being warmer. However, your room feels a bit more toasty than it should. And I mean, like, you don't even have any blankets on you. Your room feels that warm, and you still feel yourself sweating.
Oh my god, what the hell is going on? It feels like a furnace in here.
Oh my god. What did you do?
What the Helena is going on here?
Hey.
Give slap. Alright.
Okay. Oh my god,
He
Oliver.
trapped himself.
Oliver.
Oh no.
Those of you that don't know, we have a 4-month-old kitten now.
Oh, no, he's 3 months.
Oh yeah, we have a 3-month-old kitten now. He's a little terror, but we adore him.
He's the most adorable thing, and he makes the cutest little squeaks.
Yeah.
Aww.
But
Just
he
meow while you're
also
trying to
somehow... What?
Sorry. Meow while
You
you're
like
trying to
Dinah?
sleep.
Actually, Dinah hasn't done that since we got him.
Wow.
Josh is like, fuck yeah.
Gosh, it's like, I'll be asleep.
She is still hissing at him, so we're gonna try and like go back a bit
Slowly.
and do things a bit slowly.
Even though he's been out all night and she's just been kind of vibing. So.
Sometimes you gotta just let them hash it out.
Mhm.
For one, because the thing is that they're both trying for dominance to a certain extent. One of them's got to have dominance in the household, so you might at some point just have to let them kind of hash it out.
You just gotta let Dinah smack the shit out of this.
She has.
Yeah.
You just gotta let her keep doing it. You gotta let her keep doing it until, because then he'll learn what the boundaries are, and then they'll start cuddling.
Hold on, I just gotta derail this for 1 second.
Oh no.
Evan's in the bathroom, right? Taking a shower earlier. Dinah goes to her bed, like, just minding her own fucking business. Like, okay, yeah, he's playing. Cool, chill, whatever. I'm gonna go take a nap. He, like, sneaks over to her bed, and I'm like, sir, you do that, and she smacks the shit out of you. Mama's not gonna help you. I'm just gonna let her do it because you need to respect her space, my dude. And it's like he heard me and she just was like staring at him like, go ahead, try it. See what happens. And he just like slowly backed up. Like, maybe not. Anyway.
No, that was totally fine derailment because I decided to eat another one of my chicken wings. So, anyways, Helena, you notice this warmth more so to one side of the room versus the other side of the room.
Huh. Which side is it?
We'll say it's more towards the window.
Okay. I'm gonna look out the window. Well, look out the window and see if there's like a fire or something.
Okay. You look out the window and it's surprisingly dark. Like, it's nighttime, but you'd think you would see some lights from like street lights.
Mm-hmm.
But it's actually surprisingly dark. Like, you even look up to see if there's any stars in the sky. Because, I mean, if it's that dark, then you should see some stars in the sky. But no. It's completely black.
I don't like that one bit. Well, then, I'm gonna kind of open up my door and see if it's as toasty outside my door as it is in my room.
You open the door, and it's almost like a complete opposite.
Oh,
You open your door, and you're like, that's a nice cool breeze.
It's like when you enter your house for the first time after coming out of the hot summer sun, and you literally just get smacked by the AC.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yeah. But it's dark.
Baby boy.
Like, the hallway that your room comes out into, it's dark.
Huh. It's super dark? Like, to the point to where I couldn't walk through the hallway?
Like, you get some lights, but it's more like, okay, there's light coming from under somebody else's door, like somebody else has like a lamp on in their room, or, so you get some dim light, so you can at least see somewhat.
I'm gonna cast the light for a cantrip.
Okay. You go ahead and do that.
Okay, don't need to do anything, it just does it.
Awesome. I'm going to have you do something else here, and I'm going to have you go ahead, and I'm going to have you roll me a dexterity check.
Okay.
I have a friend.
Oh!
Oh, baby.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, sounds
ow,
right.
Ow.
Jaws.
Trim his claws.
Not yet. They're not long enough, but they are like as sharp as fucking needles.
That was like, I felt like one right at the base of my jugular.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh.
He's like, Father, I shut.
You said dexterity, Leah?
Yes, please.
Okay. There it is. I don't know why that was so hard for me.
Try that again, you little shit.
Okay.
Oh no! I got one.
Oh no!
Epic fail.
Stop leaning on me. Just laugh like a normal person.
happy face. Anyway.
The second that you cast light, you feel something that absolutely just pulls you into the hallway, and you hear the door slam behind you, and you feel like you're falling.
Can I, try and, grab onto something?
You can, but you have now fallen down your own rabbit hole.
Oh no, I read this book! No!
Alright. Shenron. Now with Scarlet and Helena having fallen down their rabbit hole. Shenron. You just have this eerie feeling that something's off.
Of course.
Something happened with my child.
my child sense is tingling.
My father said.
My father sense is tingling. My child has disappeared.
My D&D dad sense is tingling.
My D&D dad sense is tingling. My child has done something.
Alright. So, Shenron, you just kind of get this overwhelming sense that something is going on. You have no idea what. You haven't heard any sounds. Nothing's, no voices. Nothing seems to have happened. But for some reason, you just get this feeling that something's wrong. And for as long as you've been around, you know to usually trust your feelings.
I cast the bad going on, or if it's something.
Does that work for things? I thought it was just
It's
people.
It's anything that's aberration, celestial, and mental. Like if it's good or
Right, but you can't sense if there's any specific events going on.
Similarly, if there's any place or object. Like anything that's any person within 30 feet.
Yeah, go ahead. You feel nothing. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I get out of bed, already still fully clothed, my armor and everything, because Shenron be like that. And this is not his home.
I'm ready to fight.
It's after all these years, and this is not the church where he grew up. Nor is it the home that he had built with Mama. This is not his home. Therefore, he must know something's like this. There is something going to happen. Out. A bright light. The moon.
Cool. It doesn't work.
I roll investigate.
Go for it.
Hates us. Everyone but Ashley. Loves Ashley.
Everyone rolled a 4. I don't know what you talking about.
You got a
Yep,
frickin' 26.
She got a 25 for the first one. Come on, now it's fine. It's fine. Hey, D&D Beyond wanted you to be chaotic. Okay, it's fine. It works. It works. So Shenron, you look at you look down at what would normally be your moonlight sword. This is not your sword, and that's all you can really tell. This is not your sword.
What's going on?
This is not my beautiful sword.
Not my sword. Not the sword that Dorn gave me. What's going on? Dorn, yeah, that's right. So Shenron looks down, and this is not the sword that Dorn had after, and he is just concerned. Drops it on the floor because he doesn't want to trust it, and he goes
Make an acrobatics check for me.
acrobatics.
Yup.
All the rolls. Oh, that one's a 19. Out of all the
That
others.
one's a 19. So you drop the sword, and the sword hits the ground, and it's like glass. Not the sword. The ground is like glass. You're able to scurry back, but no matter how far back you go, and you get pretty far back, but your back hits the wall, and you fall down a rabbit hole. Yes, even with a 19, you fell down the rabbit hole.
Oh, I'm looking through.
Oh, you're falling. You're falling. We'll get back to all of you guys that have fallen down your rabbit holes. But first, we turn to our ever so fun-loving, super sweet himbo, Aster.
I'm just if it's all right with you, he rolled a nat 1 on his perception. Could he just be absolutely passed the fuck out?
Oh, don't worry.
That just makes me worry.
Oh, no. The perception checks were for only for what order we went in.
Oh.
Makes you feel good, don't it? All right.
You've
So-
been changed well, I see.
All right. So,
Grogu, get out of here!
No. That's Grogu, that's Carl. He's my namesake.
yep. That's Carl. That's
Oh, I did not know that.
That's literally part of the reason. It was literally for llamas.
We all know the truth, is that you named him after me.
Well, we were making the joke of Carl, and then I looked down at him and I was like, Carl.
He's a Carl.
He's easy.
But you're godmama, so it also makes sense too with that. So
It's a double meaning name.
yes. All right. So, sure. As you're laying in bed, you start to hear something.
Oh.
At first, it's really, really quiet, but it sounds like a pounding, and it's a very rhythmic pounding.
Yeah, while he's past asleep, he just starts to do this.
Yes, and that actually works.
Mm-hmm.
That actually works for him. But also, it works timing-wise, because as he starts doing that, he starts to hear a guitar as well.
And then just like after a couple moments of that, he just does this. I hear metal.
Yes, he does hear metal. He doesn't hear just any metal. He hears like Swedish death metal. Okay, we're not doing just any metal. We're doing Swedish death metal. Okay.
Is that what Annika secretly listens to when Tyler's not in the room?
She listens.
Of course.
She listens
Fuck
to
man.
the Eastern Orthodox Archbishop. A Swedish Christian heavy metal band, and he knows how to speak like 12 different languages, sing in all those languages, and play a double-headed guitar. And he's the lead guitarist
No.
in that band.
Sorry. So yes, we're gonna keep moving because I'm trying not to end this too late today. So
Yeah, knowing Aster, he doesn't care about caution. He's just beelining straight for where he thinks the source of the music's coming from.
I mean, it's coming from outside of his room, as far as he can tell.
Okay, he goes straight for the door and opens it.
The hallway is dark, but you can still hear that righteous music going.
All right. Can I do a? Okay, is it dark as in like I can see the hallway, but it's just unlit, or is it like a void pitch black?
It's like for you, it looks like void pitch black.
Okay, well, knowing him, he's just gonna go like, they're having an absolute concert without me, and he takes a big step out of the room.
I love him so much, but he falls down the rabbit hole.
Right while he's falling, he just is like having his arms crossed, like, huh. I don't remember this being in the home.
I remember that, babe. It's forever.
But, hold on. I do have one question. As he's falling, is the music getting louder?
No, the music is now gone.
What?
This is like the cutest thing ever. Just what? No music? No music?
Yeah, as he's falling, he gets more sad. What?
Oh. Yeah, to make it even more sad, as he's falling, the music's getting quieter and quieter and quieter. So he's getting farther away from the music.
Not my jam.
That's all I got.
Perfect. So,
Even.
all of a sudden, you all feel this sharp shock. Like you just hit something.
Oh!
And you all feel this at the same time.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Ah! Son of a bitch.
Literally, that's what Cheryl was saying. Just like, ugh. Son of a bitch.
Aster lands completely belly flopped face down on whatever it is anyone's landed, and the spot where his head is, like whatever the ground is made of, there's like a small crack. Not on his head, but on the ground where his head landed.
Here. This will be even better. Hold on. I want you to make a perception check.
What, all of us?
Aster, make a perception check.
Okay.
You brought this on yourself.
Why do I do this? Okay, perception. Okay, a little bit better. A 14.
All right. Let me do one thing here. So, you groan because whatever you hit, it hurts when you hit it, and you have a splitting headache. But there's something else because you feel cold under you.
Oh no.
You feel something very cold under you, and it's not a flat surface that you fell on. Shenron, your head's hurting really bad right now, too, by the way.
Oh.
Because Aster fell on Shenron.
God damn it!
And you just hear from underneath Aster.
Aster? Or I'm sorry, Shenron? Where are you? I don't see you.
I am under you.
Shenron?
Like, can I like bench press him off of me and like move him to the side?
Go for it. Do a strength check.
Oh. Oh no,
Like,
what I
this
did to
is
disappoint you.
what it is.
Oh, listen.
You know, that's decent.
That's decent. So I mean, surprisingly enough, like you're a big dragonborn as is, but Aster is still kind of like you would think, as tall and skinny as Aster is, you're surprised at how muscular he is, because as we all know, muscle weighs more than fat. So you're like,
he's a dense dude.
And then he's just like on his back. Oh, hey, Shenron, you're here too?
Scarlet? Luna?
Wait, do I hear him? Does
Oh,
Scarlet
yeah.
hear him?
Yeah, you guys are right next to each other. Like, it's a surprise that Aster didn't fall on one of the other two of you or on all of you.
Hey guys, where's El Dorado?
Nope. Nope. You all look around and nope. It's just the four of you here.
Huh.
Does anybody know where Scarlet is?
She just underneath like a bunch of snow, just peeking out.
And she doesn't need to breathe, so it's even better.
Like, right next to her,
Evil gopher!
and right next to her, the little head of Gaia just pops up like right next to her too. Just
Oh, Gaia's not there.
concern.
No music? No Gaia?
Oh, that's right.
Better be cookies.
Music.
No cookies. This is an hour age.
What is this hell?
And you all have to sit. No.
Nope.
Technically, when I went to the DMV to get my license, I wasn't there for that long.
Oh, last time I went to the DMV, I was there for like 2 hours.
Oh, I was there for like an hour because COVID restrictions, but you know.
Last time I was there was like 4 hours. But
Oh,
anyways,
like
anyways, DM, do I see Scarlet?
My bad.
Yeah.
So, Shenron, you feel something move your tail. And when you look down, you see Scarlet. And if you don't mind me doing this, Ashlyn,
It's fine.
Scarlet's just kind of looking up over his tail, and she's got her eyes almost have one of those glows to them, like when you look at a cat in the dark and there's just, or a cat or a dog, and the light just barely hits them and they shine.
That's terrifying.
That's adorable.
I'm here, father.
No.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, you said.
Ooh.
Alright, there you go, because I forgot it before.
Sharon
It actually works.
then sits up, and he picks up Scarlet and kind of folds her in like one arm. Are you alright?
Hey, that was fun.
They're just like, he kind of sighs, but he kind of smiles because he's thankful that she's. Then looks over to Aster and Helen and goes, "You two all right?"
Yeah, I was really warm and now I'm like kind of freezing. There is no in between.
Kara's just like, what?
Yeah, another thing you all notice is even after that long fall, and each of you knows that you were falling for at least 20-30 seconds, so you fell a ways. But you all notice that you're not hurt. You haven't taken any damage. There's no injuries.
We must have fallen in this nice snow pillow here. So
Aw, I miss my old pillow.
was mine too. But I guess, I don't know. Things just keep getting stranger and stranger.
Wanna have a snowball fight?
Oh my god. I love him so
Find out
much.
why we're here.
Okay. And he just he stands promptly up, he's brushing himself off like, I've already accepted my situation.
Shenron stands up and he puts Scarlet on sitting just on one shoulder because he's broad enough that she is small enough that it can work. So he just puts her on one shoulder. He starts to look around to see what their surroundings are like and make an assessment.
Sweet.
And it jumps
Go
off
ahead.
his shoulder.
He's like, I don't accept this. No. Shenron, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Scarlet also just shoots off in a direction. She's just gone.
The six adds the more the groans at Scarlet.
Yeah, but you notice that in the direction that she took off in is the only structure that you can see for miles.
Shenron, due to that, Shenron looks at Aster and Helena and just goes, "Alright, come on, we gotta keep up with her. Let's head towards
Good luck.
whatever building that is." He just begins to jog off, going out. Frustrated. Does he have any of his weapons on him, by the way? That's a good question. Or did they all just turn?
Nope. Not only are you not injured after your long fall, but none of you have your weapons on you.
Alright, so. What the? Alright, are you two following?
Yep.
Cool. Luckily.
Awesome. Yes. Well, everybody makes it to this structure. However, as you get up to this building, you notice that it is, we'll say about at least 1,000 feet tall, from what you can tell. And you look down either side. You look to the left, and this structure goes on for miles.
Oh,
You look
wow.
to the right, and you see an entryway. But otherwise, the entire structure just goes on for miles.
Alright, guess we better get started. Do we want to split up?
Let's not break the one room party.
Careful.
Oh, come on, you've already done it once. It's fine.
I mean,
Actually, twice by now.
what else do we want to do, Shen?
Well, that was more Alec.
Oh.
I
I mean,
have
do we want
go ahead.
to split up? Like, find out where we are? We'd cover more ground, going all different directions.
Or we could just take the entrance right there.
That's what in my head, I just have this image of like the three adults standing shoulder to shoulder, like looking at this, while Shenron in one hand is just like holding Scarlet, who is just like waving her arms and legs, just trying to run. Must cause chaos! Must cause chaos! And Shenron just like has the unimpressed dad face of.
I guess we could just take the entrance.
That's what
I'm gonna still be waking up. I'm sorry.
Shenron just pulls out a thermos, pours a cup of black coffee.
Thanks. And she just downs that crap. You always keep a thermos on your purse?
Sure. Shenron just goes, only really. He starts walking.
Oh, he's one of them. Okay.
I mean, have you ever seen Shenron and Batman in the same room together?
Batman's a little bit smaller, but you know.
That's where he keeps all his orphans.
God.
Batman, Shenron, the Mandalorian, and Geralt are all just standing there pointing at each other in a circle with their orphan children around them. Batman having 100,000 of them.
And then now the van is starting to make more sense. He's a soccer dad.
We're heading
Yes.
towards the door.
Alright. It doesn't take you too long to get to this door. But, you keep looking down to see if there's maybe another entrance that you can see. But there's still nothing there. It still looks like it's just this one entrance, 4 miles in either direction.
I was right.
You're wishing.
Well, I still think we should split up and cover more ground that way, but I'll leave that up to you guys.
No, we should stick together.
I mean, I'm chill with whatever.
Friends!
Okay.
Fred,
Why do I hear Aster starting to sing the Friends song from SpongeBob?
and
Hey,
Wait,
boy.
there's something really funny. Kinda just like, too early for that.
Alright. So, you as a group enter this structure. In front of you, you see one hallway. It appears to be a relatively short hallway. Like, I would say, you walk into this structure, and the hallway to the front of you looks like it only goes back about 50 feet. You look to your left, you see another hallway that maybe goes down 100 feet, but then it just ends. And you look to your right, the same thing. There's another hallway that goes about 100 feet and then just ends. However, when you look straight, you do see that at the end of this hallway, there appears to be another hallway that goes over to the right.
Yuck.
What happened?
Something just crawled on me.
I just saw Oliver run over that way.
No, it felt like a bug.
I don't see anything.
So do you guys want to investigate, or do you want to do
Yes,
something?
I would like to invest.
Me too.
Awesome. Which direction do you want to go?
I'll go left.
Here, we'll make Carly happy. I'll go right.
See, Carly, you've split us up.
Who's going straight? What way is Scarlet going?
Battle.
Going straight ahead? So Scarlet beelines it straight ahead. Where's Helena going? Right, left, straight, or back out?
I will go. Sorry, that was really gross. Ooh. I will. Yeah, I'll go with Scarlet.
Okay. So Helena and Scarlet go straight ahead.
Shadron
Aster goes.
Shadron sees Scarlet go, and he just looks to Helen and goes, follow after her, make sure.
And she nods.
All right.
I will.
So we'll go ahead and we'll start off with Aster, who went to the left.
All right.
Aster, you walk 50 feet, and you come to a stop because you're at a dead end.
All right. Hallway explored.
So freaking much. This is fantastic. All right.
Well, if that's it for the hallway, he just turns right back around and goes like, I completed my job. Let's see how everyone else is doing.
So Aster decides to walk. So Aster walks back, and he basically walks back to the entrance and stops, and he's just chilling there. Shenron, who walked off to the right, you go 50 feet, and you stop because it's a dead end.
Cool. He looks up. He also looks up and down and around his in the walls or any traps or anything of that nature.
Now, as you're looking, it's all blank. It's all just plain gray walls, gray floor, gray whatever it is above you, because you have no freaking idea. You can't see that high up, and there does not seem to be sky here.
Back to Aster. Alright, come on, let's go after the girl, after the ladies, make sure they're alright. Starts going.
Aster follows.
Awesome. Ladies, Scarlet and Helena, you went straight ahead.
Yep.
Scarlet turns to the right, then turns to the left on the next hall, and you seem to be at another dead end.
Helena's like, oh my god, you're fast. Oh, Ashley, I can't hear you. It's okay.
There's nothing here.
No, there is nothing here. Well, let's go back and try to find the guys. Maybe they found something.
I'm gonna crawl up the wall and just start poking around the wall.
Okay, let me know if you find any, like, weird, creepy doors. I can hold a creepy girl like you. You're beautiful, though! And she just, like, continues to walk. Like, I'm just picturing Scarlet on the ceiling. Helena's like, just don't make eye contact with her. It's fine.
Alright, Scarlet, so you're at this dead end. Are you climbing up the left wall, the right wall, or the wall that was right in front of you?
Oh,
Well,
my
right in
God.
front of me.
The wall right in front of you. Okay. You're climbing up, but oddly enough, like, you get up, like, your feet are, like, 3-4 feet off the ground, and you slide back down the wall.
She has
Like-
met her match.
Ah.
A wall she cannot
How come
climb.
you could do that on like ever surface?
You have been denied.
She gonna try again.
Same wall.
Yes.
Yeah, same thing happens. She gets up about 3-4 feet off the ground, and she slides back down.
And Shenron and Ash would be walking up, just like this little vampire child's.
Esther just goes like, "You can do it."
And Shenron,
Wait a minute.
And Shenron's just like. He has a tumor growing in his brain. Everyone just like when they're just doing like odd and weird and things, he just keeps growing bigger, kind of like Lewis in Family Guy, just like.
I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor, I'm a tumor.
Oh no, I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine, it's fine. Go ahead, Carl.
When she's gonna see the guys, she's gonna go, "You guys find anything?"
No.
And they're right next to each other, and they're yelling.
Yes.
And Shenron just puts hands, like walks in between and puts hands over both of their mouths because he doesn't want them yelling. And it's just like, how about we don't yell? Or we don't know what's here, and we don't know if there's anything. So we don't practice.
You're right.
I guess.
And then he takes his hands off their mouths and then walks over to Scarlet and just goes, tap on the wall.
Hold on. Before that, Scarlet, roll me
Yes.
a perception check.
Okay. 15.
15, you got enough. As you were like trying to scurry up the wall, you were still looking at both of the other walls too, because you're like, why can't I get up this wall? This has never happened before. I can climb on ceilings. I can climb on stainless steel. I can climb on everything. Why can't I climb on this wall? As you look to your sides, it looks like there's something written on the right wall. And it looks like there's a design, almost like a puzzle piece, on the left wall.
Oh my god, we're in Banjo-Kazooie.
Alright, is Scarlett going to tell him what she sees, or is she just kind of going to keep crawling up the same wall?
Just the other wall,
Which one, right or left?
right?
She wants to go up the right wall. Okay, so she's going to go up the wall that has the writing on it. And we'll say the writing is about, we'll say like 9 feet off the ground. And it's not like large writing. So yes, Shenron can lift her, like hold her up so that she can see.
He just takes her and puts her feet on his shoulders and walks.
What language is it written in?
This language
Or
is common.
Can I read the language? Can I
It's
read
common,
it?
so I'd hope so.
It's common.
She is a child, but she is like what? 10? 5? How old is she?
She's 7.
7.
7.
Close.
But she's very intelligent.
What-
Yes.
Because
Yes, she is.
Shenron is like, alright, hold on. Oh, you see that? Okay. He goes and lifts her up, puts her on his shoulders, holds her feet, walks on over to so that way she's close enough to the writing. Goes, alright, tell us, what does it say?
And as Scarlet reads the writing on the wall, it says, one of these ways leads to death. One of these ways leads to life. One of these ways leads out.
Well,
Well, that doesn't seem right. These ways lead to dead ends, and that way's how. Because that's where we came in.
Good job, Aster.
Thanks!
Okay.
I mean, he's not completely wrong.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it worse.
I was trying to think of a comeback, and I was just like, I can't.
Cameron hears him say that. Because it's twitched a little, but then something comes to his mind and just goes, you want to go check and see?
Oh, that's a good idea. And he
Wait.
just turns around and walks out.
Shenron, why wouldn't it be there?
Oh. If we all, and I'm guessing, if we all came into this realm through unconventional,
I fail.
I would imagine a not go by this.
Oh shoot, you're right.
You right.
I've read enough
Well.
fantasy books.
Well, when we fail, it made me think of this old book I used to read called Alice in Wonderland. I don't think it's gonna be as fun though.
As and he calls out to Aster and he goes, "Is the entrance still there?"
Is it?
The entrance is another dead end.
Aster does not respond. Instead, you hear him run back, and then you see him, and he just says, "Entrance gone."
Oh no. Well, if one of them led to a way out, one of them leads to life. I mean, at least we only got one that could potentially be dangerous. I like them odds.
So you have the writing to the right that Scarlet just read. You have nothing behind you. Nothing straight in front of you. And you have a puzzle to your left.
I think the puzzle? When you say puzzle, is it like an actual puzzle?
What you're looking at, if you think of those games that have the pictures that you move into place, but it's a square cube and you only have one empty spot. If you have to move all the
God.
cubes to make a picture.
Every Pokemon game ever with ruins.
Oh no.
I hate that.
Oh no. Oh no. I know what this is. Is there... Oh god.
I don't like
You
that.
see, the problem is I know what this most likely is, but I know for a fact Aster wouldn't, so I don't know if I should say anything.
Go ahead and say something out of character. But I can let you know just to remember that I'm a very chaotic person who pulls things out of my backside all the time.
If you rearrange the puzzle, the sliding puzzle, it rearranges the rooms around us.
You mad woman. If that's true, that's really, really cool, but also one of the most evilest things I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
Could I do an investigation on it and see if I can even just like through like carving or whatever's on the puzzle, see if I can
For it, go ahead and roll me it. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check. You're welcome.
That's it.
At least you're pretty. Aster! Why don't you go ahead and... Everybody roll me an intelligence check. Other than Shenron, because he got an 8.
Okay. Carly, you need to roll intelligence.
Keep leaving.
Wow. D&D Beyond does not like Scarlet anymore.
Oh, I told you, that was a fluke. D&D Beyond does not like me. At all. No matter what character I play, does not like me.
Aster, hey.
I think D&D Beyond needs a break.
He's the stickers.
I mean, you can use the roll room in the Discord server, but
I might,
tell you that.
I might just get my dice because D&D.
Oh, I'm just stupid. I was like, where the fuck is it? I got 14.
No, I was gonna say recall what I asked for. Only in D&D Beyond or in the roll room. Alright.
I got a 14, ma'am.
Awesome. Helena, you're the only one that sees this. It looks like your garage. But the pieces are messed up. But it looks like a picture of your garage.
Wait a minute. I was saying Tom. Or wait, did I name him Frank? I think I named him Frank, the like demon head above my door.
Why, Jess?
I see Frank. And I'm gonna start moving the pieces.
Go ahead and make... I'm going to have you make another intelligence check, but this time you're going to have advantage on it because you know the picture.
I got an 18.
18 works. Yeah, you move these puzzle pieces. You're like a mad woman. There's like one that kind of catches you up for a second, but then you're like, oh no, wait, I just have to move this here, and this one here, and then this one here. It takes you about 30 seconds, but you get the puzzle put together pretty dang quickly. You're just like, I know this picture. And as you slide the last piece into place, the wall starts to move down.
Hey guys, I did something!
I'll be right back. I'm just heading to the bathroom.
Okay. So we'll just say that Aster follows along. But, alright. There is, in front of you, another hallway forward that seems to have a couple other hallways that branch off of it. And there's a little bit more of an open space to the right of what you're looking at.
Well, I guess we go this way.
Are you going straight? or right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have been more specific. My apologies. I think we should go to the right. What do you guys think?
Girl just runs forward.
Okay, guess we're going.
No, I go in the direction that she indicated.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll go to the right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Take off. She has no impulse control.
I mean, she is a child, so it makes sense.
She's a 7-year-old child. That makes a
They
lot
were
of
going. They were going in a direction. Okay.
sense. So you go to the right, and you notice for the most part it's an open space. However, you do notice that around 3 sides there's walling. However, when you look to the left of this open space, you see another hallway, another opening to go through into another hallway.
Big bang.
Oh.
Cautious. Everyone can.
I follow.
I'm guessing the Scarlet follows along, or is she once again the first one beelining it through?
Follow this time. I'll let someone else lead.
Alright. So you see, to your right, there's another space that looks more like a little bit of a large opening. However, straight ahead of you to the right, looks like there's another wall, but there's an opening for another kind of entryway. You look to your left, and you see what looks like another hall that leads into a hall.
Mom, stopping by to say
Interesting.
hi. Mama.
Hi, Mama.
All I heard was popping by to say hi, so it's like, who?
Hey, Mom.
Mama! Ooh.
Oh, that just reminds me of it. That's
Okay. So either way you look, you can go to the left, and there's a hallway that leads into another hallway. You look to the right, and there's an open space that has around, like a corner around another wall.
Are you good, Ashley?
Got up too fast.
Well, let's Harley. But we initially. Okay. Wait.
I think we should just go straight.
You can either go to the right or the left.
Shit. Okay. The left.
Alright. So you go down the left hallway. And once again, you have to turn to the right. And then you turn to the left. And then you look to the right. And there's a dead end. So you continue to go straight. And then you look to the left. And there's a dead end. And there's
Alright.
nowhere else to go.
Well, I guess we go back and try the right.
Go back.
Awesome. Perfect. This time you guys decide to go to the right. You see another open space. And then you have a hallway that goes to the left. So you know, that's the only way you can go. So you go to the left. Then you go to the right. And you see another open entryway to your left. And in front of you is a dead end. Perfect. You go to this open area. And you want to see, again, you see another dead end. However, you see more writing to the wall on your left. So the writing this time is on your left, and there's another puzzle on your right-hand side. The writing this time is in Draconic.
Oh.
I speak that fluent.
Yes, you do. Shenron, as you're looking at the writing, it says, one of these ways leads up, one way leads down, and one way leads back.
He's got a little thingy on his left eye.
Oh.
So I relay that through.
Alright. I'm gonna have everybody once again roll intelligence checks. I'll go ahead and roll Scarlet.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Nice.
I got a 15.
Awesome. So, I mean, everybody got good rolls. This puzzle, this time, it's not the same type of puzzle. This one instead, it looks more like this one you actually have to pull it out of the wall. And it looks like a Rubik's Cube.
I hate Rubik's Cubes.
Leah, why?
Who had the highest roll?
Because I had to give you the most random shit ever.
Got the highest roll on that time. He didn't see.
Yep, sorry. Sorry. Scarlet's was an 18. So we're gonna go ahead and just go with that. Scarlet pulls this Rubik's Cube out of the wall. Because she's 7 and she doesn't care. She just automatically pulls it right out of the wall. And she's like, oh, I love these. And she starts just cranking the sides, as you can see. And, like, she's actually doing this really fast. And you're just kind of thinking, like, what the heck is this child doing? And Aster's sitting there in amazement as he's just watching the colors go round. Shenron's, like, for that second that Scarlet grabbed it out, was about to tell her no, because he thought that something might happen, because I could see that happening in Shenron's eyes. Being like, what's it gonna break now? And Helena's just like, she's only 7, right? And Scarlet gets in, she does it, like, seriously, like, lightning speed. She's done with this within, like, 15 seconds, and then she holds it up, and it's all completed, and she looks at Shenron and goes, see, okay, I'm bored now.
I love that.
He takes it, and then he puts it back into.
As it goes back into the wall, the Rubik's Cube slides in to be flush with the rest of the wall. And this wall, instead of going down, goes over to the right. You now have another open hallway in front of you.
On through.
Aster's like trucking it on through and like. So, here, I'm gonna do
Oh no.
one roll. Super quick here. And once again, we're doing it on Scarlet because we're doing this for Scarlet because she's chaotic. She doesn't completely take off in front of the rest of the group, but she's definitely like quickly running down the hallway because we only got a 7 there. So she's still like beelining it, but like she beelines it straight forward, and then she goes to the left, and then she sees there's a dead end to the left of her. So she comes back out and she goes back, so she continues down that original left hallway. She looks to the left, she books it down that hallway, there's a dead end. She turns around, she whizzes past you guys as you're all trying to follow her.
Stop.
There's like 5 or 6 other like left turn, right turn, left turn, right turn, and like all of them seem to be dead ends. However, you finally get to what looks like another dead end. However, this one has the puzzle on the wall in front of you and the writing to the right.
Writing.
This writing is in Celestial. Who knows Celestial? Alright. So this time...
The one with ancestry and celestial, and the one who studies religions.
Wait, he does?
He grew up in the church.
Oh, yeah. That's stupid.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Oh, hey, I can read this.
Awesome. So Aster looks at the writing on the right-hand side. He's like, one way is hot. One way is cold. One way has nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait. What?
Huh. This doesn't rhyme. Whoever wrote this isn't good at poetry.
That's the puzzle.
One is hot, one is cold, and one is nothing.
Reminds me of a story that involved 3 bears. Child.
That's gotta be how we solve the puzzle. We need to find 3 bears.
Oh, we have a child!
But we don't want her.
I walk over to the puzzle. What do I see?
You see,
Oh,
and
no.
actually, Aster, I want you to make an intelligence check. However, for this one, you are going to have advantage.
Oh my god, okay. Ooh. For advantage roll was a 19.
Perfect. Yeah, the reason you had advantage was because this is music notes.
I know this. Wait a minute. None of us fell down with our weapons. Do I have my guitar? Because my guitar is also my battle axe.
Oh,
You reach behind you. You feel something on your back.
and you pull it out, and it's a ukulele.
Yes.
I can't get jiggy with this.
No, I'm kidding. It's just a regular electric guitar.
Oh man, I really wanted it. That would have been freaking hilarious.
An electric ukulele.
Electric ukuleles.
Careful.
Okay.
And I say to myself, bow, 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 bow. What a wonderful world. Do, 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 do.
All right. So,
Aster pulls out the guitar and he's like, "Oh wow, good craftsmanship. The strings look new. Like, oh yeah, whoever made this did a very good job." Like he's just muttering to himself, like as he just completely analyzes the crap out of this guitar. Like now he's looking at a guitar. He's a freaking genius.
Keep going.
he's analyzing every piece of this. All right. Aster, are you gonna play the music?
I will, and I swear, if this is like freaking Zelda's Lullaby, I'm gonna be pissed.
And Asher's
No. Go ahead and roll me a performance check.
Oh, my first performance check of the campaign.
Hey.
Are you serious?
a 10,
Oh my god.
and it's because it's actually an electric ukulele. And not his.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. So I mean, as you play it, like you hit a couple notes that are a little bit sour, but you still make it through it.
Oh, hold on, it just needs some tuning.
All right, and he goes ahead and he plays it again. This time, even with a 10, you actually, like, 10 is what you needed to make, because we're making these relatively easy checks for these ones.
Thank you.
So, with that 10, you just barely get through, but you got through it. You had to tune the guitar once or twice, and then you got through it. This is one of your own songs that you had written on the guitar.
Wait a minute. I know this. I made this.
Wait, what?
This is my song.
Okay.
This is Anvil of Creation. I wrote this.
Anvil of Creation.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
You know, I love it. I love the music that's playing right now for this, because it totally just makes me think of those old 80s movies where they're...
It's Bill and Ted's Grand Adventure.
Excellent adventure.
Righteous!
So this wall moves to the right, and you are once again met with another open hallway in front of you. This hallway only actually goes to the right, though. As you follow this hallway, you come to another right, where once again Scarlet runs down and stops because it's a dead end. She runs on back, and then she continues to the right, and she stops, and she looks to the right, but that's a dead end. She runs a little bit farther, stops, looks to the right, that's a dead end. She continues to run, because again, we know this chaotic little munchkin. She runs, she stops, there's a door to the right. It's got writing on it. She moves ahead again. She stops, she looks to the right. There's another puzzle on this one. The writing this time, and this one I love. Although this one's, you know, might work totally fine for Shinran in his background, but he might have to work a little harder for it. Excuse me. This one is actually, oh my god, why is my brain blanking right now? I just had it. Tip of my tongue.
Teeth in the lips.
Why did my brain just stop functioning?
I ask myself that every day, Leah.
Like, what heel? What heel?
Well,
What do?
Are you trying to think of the puzzle or the writing?
The writing. The writing. Ha! Abyssal. That's what it is.
Oh yes.
Abyssal.
Oh yes, I do have it.
How many languages do you know, Shenron?
6. Did
Dark,
study religion. Grew up in a church.
Dark Hunter, man. Telling you. Great
Yeah.
actor.
You're 2. Alright. So Shenron sees this writing this time. So this writing seems like it's kind of more worn out. You can still read it.
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit more concentration. And as you read it, it said, one way is light, one way is dark, When you open the door, you will find the heaven.
Shenron's looking at this, and it's abyssal, so it's not a very common one, so it's not one he's read a lot, so like he had to kind of remember a little bit of the cadences and like that, so he's reading it, and so it's one way is light. What was the final thing?
And one way leads to the heaven.
Alright. So he's saying that out loud. Then he goes over to the puzzle.
This time, this one seems relatively simple. There's just a hole in the door. There's just a hole in this wall. But it looks kind of like a key slot. However, when you look up, you see a sword embedded in the wall. And it's about 15 or 20 feet up.
I take my robe that I don't have any.
Nope.
What's the wall made?
It appears to be made out of smooth metal.
Oh, I've got
That's a sucky kind of metal.
Soft metal. Who listens to that?
Who listens to that?
and I use
It's like smooth jazz, but metal.
my ice brew. Ice.
You can roll me a performance.
Decent.
Decent, yeah. With a 16, you're definitely able to climb your ice staircase up. I need you to make me a strength check to see if you can pull the sword from the wall. Unfortunately, that is just under
Oh no.
for Shenron. So Shenron he tries, and he tries. He does not want to throw his back out, so he does not try again.
He looks down at Aster. Play me something that'll get my adrenaline up. Alright, girl.
You got it! And he just starts fucking shredding.
But do I get my bardic inspiration?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna try again. Roll this. +4. 16 plus 4, that is a 20.
Got ourselves a dirty 20.
Dirty bird.
This time, Shenron, you feel this just massive surge of adrenaline flow through you as you just feel this awesome metal pumping through you. And you grip the handle of this sword and you give it one good yank. And the sword is free.
I've got the power! He doesn't say that. I just really wanted to. So I take the sword and look at it. What does it look like?
It looks relatively ordinary. It's a silver sword, you know, the actual blade looks to be silver, you know, or steel, my apologies. It appears to be steel. It just looks like a regular sword. I want you to go ahead and throw me we're going to do a perception check. And yes, I know you have good passive, but roll me a perception check.
13.
Perfect. Either way, you look at the hilt, and you notice
Keep going, Ashley.
that right.
I'm trying to hear what Leah's saying.
Sorry.
So, Shenron, you look at the handle, and as you're looking at it, you look at the very end of the hilt, and you notice there is a little emblem. I want you to go ahead and roll me a history check.
With my with my bardic, that's a thing.
Awesome. So yeah, I mean, you recognize it. It does look familiar. However, for this specific role, you would have needed at least a 15 to fully be like, oh, that's this one. You do recognize this symbol. It does look familiar from your past. You just don't quite know where exactly in your past you've seen it. So you don't know if it's like in one of the books you've read. You can't remember if it's from your childhood. You know, you can't really remember, but you do know that you get the feeling that you know this symbol from somewhere.
What's it look like?
Oliver, that's not your water, buddy.
So you can you can definitely hold, you know, try to remember that for later.
Well, what does it look like?
Oh, what's this? Okay, sorry.
Well, yeah, what's the symbol so I can make note of it?
Sorry. So this symbol, what it looks like is it looks like a hawk that's diving for something, and it is encircled in tree vines. Kind of want to start bobbing my head.
Alright. Good. Made note of that. Perfect. Alright. I guess either way, I go down and I try putting the sword in quote unquote.
I get it. Reverse sword in the stone. Instead of pulling it out, you're putting it in. Put it in the hole.
I pulled it out, but then I just put it right back in.
I was gonna make a really dirty joke, but I kept it.
It's okay. I made the dirty joke.
Well, I was gonna
I
say
think I
silver
started
deep.
Alright. So, Shenron shoves the sword in. He shoves it all the way in. and it's a long sword.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it is. Not a short sword. It's not a great sword. Long sword.
All of a
Right.
sudden, the
Just right.
beautiful fairy comes in and she goes, I can attest to that. Just vanishes.
My fairy lady.
Freaking love Aster so much. Alright. Anyway. No, you're fine. So as the sword enters, just I can't even stop. Oh my god.
So sorry.
No, I did this to myself too, so it's fine. It's fine. The sword, as the sword enters the hole.
As you slowly insert the shaft.
No. You don't insert the shaft, you insert the sword.
After Shenron unlocked the sword in the wall.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now?
Right
we
into
are.
the wall.
Okay.
Anyway, so the wall disappears. And in front of you, as this wall disappears, you are greeted by a blinding light. You have successfully made it through the first maze.
First
maze! Excuse me?
Oh, I didn't say when you were gonna go through the next maze, but yes, this is your first maze. As the light clears, you are no longer together. But you are waking up the next morning in your bedrooms, well rested, smelling delicious breakfast coming from downstairs. As you all get up and you all go, I want Aster, I want you to roll me a perception check.
Okay. Why me?
You'll see.
Why not?
Oh crap. 17.
Awesome. Even better. So, I mean, the reason that Aster notices this out of everybody else, number one, everybody else just kind of is there. Everyone else just is talking about this weird shared dream that they all had. That they're all walking down to breakfast, and Aster is super curious because he's like, "Dad, oh man, I gotta tell my dad about this dream we all had. I wonder why he wasn't there." So Aster goes to Alvaro's door.
Hey! Ow! Ow! And he's just like knocking incessantly, nonstop.
There is no response. Dad! Knock, 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 Dad! Knock, 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 Dad! Knock, 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 Dad! You get no response. You hear nothing. Like you don't hear anybody being aroused from sleep. Nothing. Like there's nothing coming from the other side of this door.
Huh. He probably got buried under his books again, and I just opened the door.
As you open the door, you don't see Alvaro. His jacket's gone. He had a bag with him, that's gone. What you do see is on the desk in the room is the red 3-ring binder. And there is a note that is set on top of the red 3-ring binder. And it is addressed to Aster.
I pick up the note and I read it.
The note says, Aster, I have recently found that in our dealings here, I feel that there are things that have come up in my memory that I can no longer ignore. I am returning for now home. Please do not come and look for me, but there may be a time where I come and call on you again. I hope you stay well and take care.
Huh. Must be doing one of his experiments again. He very neatly folds up the note and he pockets it. But then he takes a look at that red binder and he just opens up the front cover to see what it is.
This is the same binder from before, the one that has all of the blank pages inside of it where they had copied the journal that shows its way to the Red Tower. Mia, man, she likes to color coordinate things by what they're referring to.
With the note pocketed, he's going to take the binder with him, and then he's going to join everyone in the dining room.
Awesome. So that is actually where we will go ahead and we will end our session tonight. Yeah, unfortunately, our Alvaro just has a lot of things going on right now. I have left the invitation open that they're more than welcome to come back and rejoin the campaign at any point if they wish to. However, they said for now, his schedule is just really busy right now, and so unfortunately for the time being, and possibly for the foreseeable future, he will not be returning to this campaign. So I did like this so that if he wants, he can actually return at any time. Anybody have anything? I know we went over announcements at the beginning of the night, but we can go ahead and plug in our socials.
Gosh, literally everything.
Reese has come back.
Reese has come back.
Reese has come back. You can blame it all.
My socials is Carly Pro cosplaying.
Mine is Enchantment.
All you need to know... Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
All you need to know is I am EB Streamer on Twitch. That's all.
Ashton, is there something else you wanted to...
I have this.
You're
I
adorable.
finished this. And now I have this.
You're adorable, Ashlyn.
Sometimes.
Alright. And mine is super confusing, so I'm not going to spell mine out or anything like that. I will have Babe go ahead and put it in the comments on the YouTube, or he tags all of us on the YouTube stream. So if you're looking for mine, just go ahead and look at the YouTube channel later. It will be plugged in there. Again, I'm not going to spell it out, but I will say it. It is Stirkin Tillmore Cosplay. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Like I said, we are sad to see Alvaro go, but hoping that they will at some point come back. But we will continue to be here every other Thursday, although after we have Damon Machina next week, we'll be taking a break from Hellboss for a couple weeks after that, as I'll be out in Illinois with everybody else for a specific event.
No idea.
For a certain special event.
No idea.
What
And
is
then-
that, Leah?
What is that event? Oh, I don't know. Do I hear wedding bells? What? No, you don't hear wedding bells. What are you listening to? I don't know. No wedding bells for another 2 weeks, but it's coming
God,
up.
I don't know
so
these people
quickly.
that you're visiting, Leah. They sound like total tools.
It's actually really
They're
Yeah.
the worst.
They're,
They're the worst. I tell you seriously.
They're really weird. But then there's a sweet little girl too, but she has really terrible taste.
All right. Well, we will see you next time. And just a reminder, Great Poison tomorrow on EV Streams on Twitch. Join in, listen up. Next week, Wednesday, we'll be back for Bane of the Waywards on Josh's stream. And then next week, Thursday, as far as I know, we'll be back with Damon Machina. All right, thanks for joining.
We love you.
Love you.